All right, guys. I'm making this video to basically clarify and apologize to people that misinterpreted what I was trying to say. I have a way of basically jumbling my words whenever I'm nervous or whenever I'm talking. I don't quite, I'm not quite able to get my point across the way I want to. And that's my fault. And I apologize. I'm sorry. What I meant to say in that video, or what my point was that Pirate was saying in the beginning of the video that he didn't like the fact that they lied. I never said they didn't lie. They did lie. But the way he was making it seem like it was a malicious lie. Like they did it, aha, we're going to take your money. And that's not how it went down. But regardless of the fact of how it went down, they did lie. And I can see how a lot of people, when that happens, that deters people from ever looking at that direction ever again. And I completely understand that. And I respect it because I've been there with Destiny. I was there. I was highly anticipated that game to be such a much more than what I thought it was. And then when it released, it broke down my expectations. And I can understand it because whenever Destiny 2 came out, I didn't even give it a second try. So I understand being burned from a video game. However, from No Man's Sky, they have made update after update after update. Granted, 10 years later, right? 10 years later, and this is why I have never played the game until now. I haven't tried it until now. I played it when it first came out, very disappointed, never played it again until now, whenever they introduced basically the full release. That's what I'm calling it, the full release. But they gave us these updates free of charge, no money, when there have been several games and game developers who took full advantage of that, even though they know they didn't present the full game. They still charged $40-$60 for an add-on that was supposed to be in the main game, right? So he goes ahead and says they've done that. I understand that. But in the same sentence, he says, but they have done several things, and he's admitted this is on the video. He has said that they have done many good changes and amazing things, right? And then he says after that he will not try the second game that they're doing on launch until they do something better in his eyes. Like those game developers are like he's entitled for that approval that they have to do something other than give you the whole entire game and then some for free, you know. And then one of his viewers says they redeemed in my eyes, and he says, well, maybe in your eyes, but my eyes, I see clearly. I see clearer than anybody else. My standards are clearly what matters the most. And it's the way he said it is what I had a problem with. I have a couple family members in game development. I have friends in game development. I know how frustrating and how the whole process is to get your vision, your real vision, to the public, but you don't have the time to do it. And again, I'm not presenting excuses for them. They never should have lied in the first place. They never should have been dishonest. But I know for a fact they didn't do it maliciously. They did it in good intentions. I now see the game. It's way better than it was before. I still won't be playing it as my main game, but I do appreciate it, and I do appreciate the game developers for what they do, and I give them so much respect for what they did. I'm not trying to ride on Pirate Software's dick. Someone gave me that clip. I saw it. And that's the thing about me, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have that same guilty You're guilty for the same thing, but my mouth gets me the best of me, and I don't like it. I don't like it whenever he says, well, they didn't do a good enough job. And that doesn't make sense. And right before that, he says they did amazing things. They have pushed out updates after updates, and it surprises the hell out of them. But his standards are still higher than that. It's just crazy to me. I'm not even going to go in separate and mention the fact that he is a game developer himself, suing another indie game developer, and his game isn't all the way finished and setting excuses out, right? So I'm not even going to mention that part because I don't know everything about that. What I do know is that Hello Games has progressed in such a good way that I am very impressed. And I think anyone that wants to try a space exploration game and have fun with their friends, you can actually do that. So again, I do apologize. I'm sorry if my words didn't come clearly enough or weren't there. I'm going to ramble on and mess this up again, I think. But yeah, I do appreciate you guys giving me the time of day and commenting on that video and setting me straight. I will always admit when I'm wrong, or at least try to. And I appreciate that, bringing that to me. And if I can try to do a better job in giving you guys a better review or a better, reaction next time, the comments definitely do help. I do appreciate it. Again, I'm not even going to try to sell you on this, but I got to say it because it's just out of normality, like, subscribe, and I'm always streaming on Twitch every single day at 6 p.m. after Central Standard Time, and I do appreciate it. Again, I'm sorry, guys. I'm just funny. It's just funny, and I do apologize. And again, that was my real intent. I'm gonna stop rambling. You guys, oh my god, I'm gonna mess this up. You guys go. You guys get out of here. You guys go. Go. Shoot.